and welcome back to Amy's Earth. Lovely to see you. Glad if you're a return visitor. Happy to see you if you're first time viewer. Right, today I am making, because Halloween is just around the corner, pumpkins. That one isn't finished. Let's put that over there for now. So, these little fellas are embeds made out of soap dough, and I'm going to show you how I make them. All credit going to be at Sorcery Soaps. Please do check her out. She is the soap dough queen, and just honest to God, her creations are amazing. I love watching her. She's fantastic. I haven't yet found somebody who can do soap dough creations like she does, and while mine are not anywhere near as good as hers, they're certainly inspired. They're certainly inspired by Bee's creativity. So I am not taking credit for creating or thinking these up, although mine are different colours just for a little bit of, you know, pizzazz or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Soap dough in a bowl. I'm going to start with that. They're actually not, they're quite simple to make. They're more, what's the word? Fluttery, fussy, what's the word? Awkward, maybe, I don't know, to make than anything else, to be fair. So we've got our little guy in a bowl here, and then I'm going to use a little bowl-ended tool just to press in a wee indent, like so, at the top. Now, I'm not making mine very flat, because I don't want them very flat. I'm now going to put the lines down the pumpkin this way. My soap dough is actually still a bit soft, so I'm not sure whether I'm doing this a wee bit too soon. I might go over them again when the actual pumpkin is hardened up a little bit. And of course they're pumpkins, so they don't have to be perfect, because, you know, what vegetable grows perfect? I know my vegetables don't grow perfect. I picked some carrots, or plucked some carrots, pulled some carrots, whatever you want to call it, out of our vegetable garden the other day, and yes, they were every shape and form and what have you. Alright, I'm doing this upside down and it's not helpful to me at all. Okay, so we have our lines. Maybe you can see that. You should be able to see it. I hope you can see it. And I'm going to just make that indent a wee bit more again. And then I'm going to put a little hole in the top, like so. And this is going to be for our stalk. Now, I don't have an extruder. It's not that I don't want one, I just haven't got around to getting them. They're very cheap and cheerful from what I gather. You can get them on Amazon, you can get them websites, don't know. But extruders are little tools, and they're about yay big. Some of them are huge, but yay big, and they make embeds. They can make all sorts of shapes for embeds for your soap. So I think I have too much of the green. I'm going to roll that in very thin, like so. And I'm going to make it very thin at the bottom, because I've got to get in there. So very thin at the bottom. And then I can take a wee bit off at the top if I need to. And I'm not using water this time. If you watched any of my other soap dough creations, I often put water in the bottom, but this soap dough is actually still quite, not wet, but pliable, so they ought to stay where they're supposed to. I said that with such confidence, don't I? They will. Positivity and all that. Oh, okay, that's not going to work. I'm making it too, I'm not making it thin enough, and I'm not making it long enough to go down, and I think originally I should have not had such a great big lumping piece, which might have been helpful. You see, they all worked perfectly, and now you're watching me, it's making me nervous. I jest. This is the joys of soap dough and soap making. Things work and things don't, because believe you me when I say these all didn't come out immediately straight the first time I did them. There was a little bit of fidgeting, to say the least. All right. So, oops-a-daisy. I'm going to push that in to make my stalk appear fatter at the top part, which is what it should look like. And take that little bit off. That's the other thing when you're working with different colours, especially if you want the colours to be entirely separate and prefer them to stay entirely separate, is the little flecks that do end up or can fall off. Again, I think that's still a little bit too long, so let's take that bit off. Push this down into the pumpkin, make that a bit thinner, and then bend it over. I know my hands are in the way, you can't really see very much what I'm doing, but I will try and do it this way. So it kind of looks almost like a witch's hat, which is appropriate for the reasons of us making our pumpkins. Okay, I'll make a couple more for you, but I'll probably speed the process up, so you won't have to listen to me waffling on. Might that be an idea? There we go. What do you think? That's all I'm going to do today. Well, that's all I'm going to show you today because, you know, we've got to be here for a while. Short and sweet, I hope, for you. But do look out for the upcoming Halloween soap, which will be coming soon. You know, my daughter's already got her entire house decorated with pumpkins and autumn, and I'm like, goodness gracious, woman dear, we're still in the summer. Well, I am anyway, in my head. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and I will see you the next time.